Okay, so I will start. Hi, Kimberly. It's so quiet in this time frame. Hi, Julie. And Steph's Bo. Okay, I'm only saying hi to people that I can see their face. I'm gonna mute you all since it's 6:01. Mute all. Continue. I like how I always say what I'm doing. Like, all right, now I'm gonna pin my video. There's my big face. Okay, okay, I don't need to do that. Okay, hi. If you have the playlist, I'll tell you when to start it. You already know this. Let's start off in child's pose. And we're gonna have a nice chill class today because it's hot, so it'll be nice and chill. I feel like the last few classes that I've taught were sort of fun and it was fun to create, but today I'm feeling tired. Okay. Right, Gina?
Yes.
Okay. So you're in child's pose, and you can have your phone beside you, and then I'll let you know when to start that playlist. You know that it's going to be right after our initial breath together. So you'll come onto the back half of your mat, spread the knees wide, reach your hands straight in front of you, and just bring your forehead down to the mat. And then just let the hips sink down towards the heels and maybe rock that forehead side to side. I was hoping it would be stormy for class, and then it got all damn nice out. But spread the knees wide, just rock the forehead side to side, just arrive here. And then you already know that during this class, you choose your own adventure, so you know when to take breaks based on how you're feeling, you know when to modify, you know when to intensify or add on anything special or indifferent. So just come a little bit deeper into the breath. Think about that gratitude you have for the sun outside and the opportunity to do yoga in your home, knowing that we will open eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later. And you think about that intention and word in your mind as you focus on the breath, and with each exhale, you're letting go a little bit deeper. So we'll start to breathe together. Have a deep inhale breath through the nose, thinking about that intention as you hold at the top for the inhale breath. Exhale, HA. Just letting go a little bit deeper. Inhale together, big breath in as you fill up that breath and hold at the top. Exhale, HA. Again, deep inhale through the nose, fill it on up. Exhale, HA. And then start to breathe in a little bit deeper, filling up the lungs a little bit more as you hold at the top, and then seal your lips this time. And then just exit the breath through the nose, creating that strong Ujjayi breath. A couple more times. Deep inhale through the nose. Fill up that breath as you hold at the top. Exhale through your nose. And then one more time with intention. Deep inhale breath. Fill it on up as you hold. Exhale through your nose. And you'll keep that continuous breath no matter what happens during this class. You can take your phone and we'll start the playlist together in 5, 4, 3, 2, press play. So that's the beautiful song by Lo Fang. Take your hands over to the right side of the mat. Bring your left hand on top of the right, just stretching out the left side body. Continue that same breath that you started with. And just have 3 breaths on this side. After 3 breaths, you walk your hands over to the left side of the mat, bringing that right hand on top of the left, and just relax here, stretching out the right side body. Just have those 3 strong breaths in and out through your nose. Walk your hands towards the front of the mat for that fourth inhale. Deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, HA. Find your way up into a tabletop, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. Finding that neutral spine as you just wag the hips side to side. You can let the head hang heavy. You can go in circles. Whatever you're going to do to warm up those wrists. Warm up your breath. Maybe palms down, fingertips towards the knees if you want to. Knowing you can always do whatever you like. But then you'll carry. Bring your palms down, fingertips towards the front of the room. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. And then just inhale, drop the belly, look up, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, round the spine, look through the legs. Inhale, belly down, shift your gaze up, deep inhale, breath. Exhale, round. Inhale, belly down, shift your gaze up. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral spine, root down through that left palm, right hand goes up towards the sky, palm towards the right side of the room as you inhale. Exhale, thread that needle, bring that right shoulder all the way down to the mat. Keep your hips high above your knees, and then start to walk that left hand towards the front of the mat, pushing your left armpit in the direction towards the ground. Just have a couple breaths here. I know it might feel fast, but you're just gonna slide that left hand in, right hand goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale back to a tabletop, and then left hand will go up to the sky. Big inhale, breath, left hand up. Exhale, thread that needle, left shoulder comes all the way down to the mat, left cheek comes down, start to inch your right fingertips towards the front right corner of your mat. Pushing that right armpit in the direction towards the ground, hips stay high, right above the knees. And you just take those 2 strong breaths. The song is relaxing, so we're relaxed until we're not. Did you do 2 breaths? Okay. Slowly start to bring that right hand back in. Left hand goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, back to a tabletop. Now tuck the toes. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Deep inhale, breath. And then exhale, slowly find your way into downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide. Push your chest back towards your shins. Pedal out that puppy. Bending the knees, pedaling out the heels. Spread the fingers wide as you push your chest back towards the shins. You can do a couple deep knee squats on each side of your mat if that feels nice. Otherwise, you find some stillness in that down dog, pushing the heels down, maybe bending the knees slightly as the hips go a little bit higher up towards the sky. Find your deep downward facing dog, then right leg goes up to the sky. Lift that heel as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hips, half scorpion. Maybe roll out that ankle in one direction. Maybe roll out that ankle in the opposite direction, keeping your shoulders square. Back to 3-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose with breath. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. One more inhale, rise. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, low lunge. Now bring that left knee down to the mat, hands go high, moon pose. Shoulders down and back as you draw the hands back. Exhale, straighten out that right leg, flex the toes back towards the face. Beautiful, holding here. Now find your way into a low lunge. Bring the back heel down and find Skandasana. Bend deep into that right knee, flexing the left toes back towards the face. Now find yourself into a Skandasana on the left side, flexing your right toes back towards your face. Take your hands down to the back of the mat, coming into that low lunge. Then right knee comes down, hands come up. Moon pose for the inhale. Exhale, straighten out that left leg. Inhale, come up into that low lunge. And then wide-legged forward fold just for a moment. Beautiful. For 3, for 2, 1. Find your way back into a low lunge. And then exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, the arms go high as you inhale, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Just zipping up that belly as you hold right here. Start to push your heels forward so the shoulders are right above the fingertips. Lengthen the spine, flat back as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway, squeeze the elbows into the sides of the ribs. Try to keep your shoulders right in line with those elbows, not below. Beautiful, holding here for 3, beautiful, 2. How many times can I say beautiful? 1, inhale, upward facing dog, toes down, thighs lift off of the mat. And then you reset back into your downward facing. We just finished with the song and everything. Left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale, lift that heel. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, half scorpion. Roll out that ankle. Roll out that ankle in the opposite direction. Keep your shoulders square. Back to 3-legged dog, inhale, breath. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, low lunge. Bring that foot in between the hands. Right knee comes down, hands come up, moon pose. Just focus on the breath as you draw the hands back. Exhale, half split. Straighten out that left leg. Flex the toes back towards the face. Now you're going to find your way into a low lunge. And then find skandasana. It's a little awkward, but you're going to get there. And then you find skandasana on the other side of the mat, flexing your left toes back towards the face. Both hands come down to the back of the mat, low lunge, left knee comes down, moon, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, straighten out that right leg, flex the toes back towards the face. Now find your way into a low lunge for an inhale, then walk your hands to a wide-legged forward fold for an exhale for just 5 seconds. 4, good job. 3, 2, 1. Walk yourself into a low lunge. Inhale, breath. Exhale, feet forward, fold. Feet hip width distance at the top of the mat. Start to take opposite elbows and rock your torso side to side or back and forth. Maybe a couple deep knee squats. This is for you, so you choose how you want to show up in it. You choose how you want to show up in this class, no matter what we do. Bring your hands down to the mat, heel toe the feet together, and 1 vertebrae at a time, you'll slowly start to rise till the shoulders are down and back, and we'll do just what we did. Well, no, we won't. Inhale, circle, sweep the hands, go high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Just move with intention, move with your own breath. So you inhale to up dog, and you exhale, find your downward facing dog. Do it again. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle, sweep your own inhale breath. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, flow, chaturanga. Just warming up the body. Inhale, fills you up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hips low, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit deep into your hips. Feet are together, big toes are touching. Have a little bit of space in between the heels if you want to. Shoulders are down and back. Sides of the mouth upwards, because we're not too serious, yes? Sit a little bit deeper. Say yes. Woo! I can't even hear you, but I'm assuming you're all listening. Hold here. Draw the hands back a little bit more. Push the hips back a little bit more so you should be able to see your toes if you were to look down. Deep inhale, breath. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, fills you upward facing dog. And then you reset back into that downward facing, beautiful job. Right leg steps in between the hands, warrior one. Back heel is down. I feel like I haven't done warrior one in a long time. It's usually crescent lunge and then kill everyone. Sit a little bit deeper into the hips. Your back heel is down. You're pushing weight into the knife edge of that left foot. Draw your hands back a little bit more as you sit a little bit deeper. Try to get that right,
Fast song.
It's a fast song, I know. I get excited. Sit a little bit deeper. Soon we will be together in studio. Can you look up in between those energetic fingertips? We're just practicing here, so we're gonna just inhale, draw the hands back a little bit more, and then exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Just chaturanga, moving with your breath. You'll inhale when you upward facing dog. You'll exhale when you downward facing beautiful. Now left leg steps in between the hands and you find warrior one on this side. Same. Try to keep your shoulders square towards the front of the room. But don't worry about the hips. They will head in that direction, but you don't need to overthink it. Your left knee stays stacked. You're calm in your breath, calm in your mind, reminding yourself that all you have is this moment. So how are you gonna make the most of this moment? Sit a little bit deeper. Make that smile show up on your face because you get to do this. Always a reminder. I'm talking too much, but I don't care. Draw the hands back a little bit more as you sit deeper for the breath in. And then flow through your vinyasa, high to low. And now we're just moving with our own breath. So we inhale to fill it up. We exhale to downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward, rise up to warrior one again. Deep inhale breath. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. So now you're doing this at your own pace. You're inhaling when you up dog. You're exhaling when you down dog. Your left leg steps forward. When you inhale, you rise. Warrior one, breath in. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Don't worry. We're just warming up, finding our way back into downward facing dog. Let's do that again for funsies. Warrior one, deep inhale, breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. So fancy push-ups. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg for your inhale breath. You warrior one, draw those hands back. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. I'll make you move on now. Inhale fills you up. Exhale to downward facing hug. Moving with breath. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep, arms go high as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Hips low, Utkatasana, chair pose, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Moving with intention, knowing that you can always skip these and you'll find your way back into that downward facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose with breath. Now lower the shin down to the mat, all the way down to the mat, and then lift it up to touch your nose. Lower the shin down to the mat, and then lift the knee up to touch the nose. One more lower. Now lift to touch the nose, hold here. Bring that foot in between the hands, warrior one, deep inhale, breath in. Exhale, open up to warrior two, finally. Sitting a little bit deeper, notice your right knee, peel it open slightly to the right, sit deeper, gaze over your front fingertips. Now inhale, you're gonna find your way into Skandasana. Bend deep into that left knee, flexing the right toes back towards the face just for a breath. And then exhale to side angle towards the front of the room. So right hand will come down, left hand will come up, pushing that right knee away with the elbow. Peel left shoulder back, look up, gaze up. In 3 seconds, you're gonna go into a moon pose. In 3, in 2, 1. Left knee comes down. Keep your toes tucked as you find that moon pose for the inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up to the sky, and then chaturanga, high to low. Inhale fills you up. Exhale, HA to the beautiful. Left leg goes up to the sky. Inhale, breath. Exhale, knee to the nose. Touch that shin down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. Lower down. Inhale. Exhale, touch the nose. One more inhale breath. Exhale, touch it. Now bring that foot in between the hands. Warrior one for the breath in. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Keeping the warrior one legs. Gaze over those front fingertips. Sides of the mouth upwards. Sit a little bit deeper. Nice work. Holding here. Breathing here. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Skandasana. Bend deep into your right knee. Flex the left toes back towards the face. Holding. And then exhale to side angle towards the front of the room. Push that left knee away with the left elbow. Start to gaze up towards that right thumb, holding here. Just breathe here. Engage the core, strong practice. In 3 seconds, you'll go into that moon pose, bringing the right knee down in 3, in 2, 1. Right knee comes down. Keep your toes tucked just for the future. Breath in. Exhale, plant the hands. 3-legged dog, left leg goes up, and then flow through our vinyasa. Maybe leaving that leg high as you flow. Finding your way back into a downward facing. So now we've got the first flow out of the way. Are we good? Yes? Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, your arms go high, breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway, breath in. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, just moving with your breath. You inhale, fill it on up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Shin down to the mat for the inhale. Exhale, touch your nose. Bring that foot in between the hands as you inhale. Warrior 1, breath in. Exhale, open up into 2. Skandasana for your inhale. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, this is moon pose for your breath in. Hold here. Then exhale, plant the hands, standing splits as the left leg goes up to the sky. You can find your way into a handstand if you like to go there. Otherwise, just stay right where you are. Just stay where you are, Gina. You can bring your right hand around the right calf. You can bring 2 hands around that calf. Take this where you want to take this. Find that expression. 4, 5. Beautiful job. 4, 4. 3. 2. 1. Left toes come down to the mat. 3-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Move with breath. Inhale, fills you up. Exhale, HA to the left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, touch the shin down. Exhale, touch your nose. Left foot in between the hands, warrior 1 for the breath. Inhale. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Skandasana as you inhale. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, moon pose. Right knee comes down, hands come up, big breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits. Right leg goes up to the sky. And you can stay here, or you can find that handstand if you went there on the other side. Or you can play with your balance. Left hand around the left calf. 2 hands around that calf. Nice, Gwenny. Nice, Angie Banji. Beautiful, Mimi. Take this where you want to take this. Find that expression. 4, 5. 4, 3, 2. Find that low lunge. Left toes go up to the sky. Inhale, breath. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, fills you up. Exhale to downward facing. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, your arms go high. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Now hips come low, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit deep into your hips. Sit a little bit deeper. Maybe lift your toes off of the mat. Maybe you bring your hands to heart center. Maybe you reach the crown of the head forward as you inhale. Exhale, twist, prayer twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. We'll just stay here for a second. Your knees are in line, your hips are square, your booty is below your heart. You're trying to bring your hands more to heart center as you push that right palm down into the left. You can start to open up your arms or go into side crow if you like to add on any decoration, but know that it is just as difficult to stay right here, so you take this where you want to. And always check back at those knees. Are they in line? And if not, you just adjust them. Never overthinking. Right, Gina? Knees are in line. sit a little bit deeper. Find that expression if you're in that side crow. And then you'll come back to center, Utkatasana, chair pose, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Crow pose or halfway lift. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa once again. Inhale, fills you up. Exhale, downward facing high. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog, knowing that you can stay in that three-legged dog, or you can flip, and the hips will go high and the head will fall back. Otherwise, you stay in that three-legged dog, knowing we'll come right back to it in 5, 4, 3, 2, three-legged dog, inhale, breath. Exhale, knee to your nose. Bring the shin down for the inhale. Exhale, touch your nose. Foot in between the hands, rise up to warrior 1, breath in. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Skandasana as you inhale. Exhale to side angle. Now stay here. Send your left hand towards the front of the room. Send your right fingertips towards the front of the room, maybe. And you'll breathe here, peeling that left shoulder back. Holding here. And in 5 seconds, you'll just stay here, hang out. We've been going too fast. We'll stay here for 5 seconds. It's probably over by now, but I'm still talking. Moon pose in 3. In 2. 1. Moon pose. Left knee comes down, hands come up. And then you're going to find your way into an airplane. Balancing on that standing right leg as the hands come to the sides, palms down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. You can gaze forward. Try to keep your hips square. So bring the left butt cheek down. Yes. Breathing here. Take this where you want to take this. Meaning fly. Sorry. Why do I always say the same things? Hold here. Now open up to half moon. So now you're stacking that left hip right over the right. Stack your shoulders and flex the left foot. Flare the toes. Deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring your hands to heart center as that left knee tucks right behind the right calf. Inhale, open back up to a half moon. Exhale, Shiva squat. Now bring your hands down, low lunge, left toes to the back of the mat, three-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, move with your breath. Inhale, fills you up. Exhale, HA to the beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep the arms, go high. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, sit deep into those hips. Nice work. Holding here. More weight into your heels. Bring your hands to heart center, sit a little bit deeper. Reach the crown of the head forward, and then right elbow goes to the outside of the left knee this time. Nice stuff. Put you all in gallery. Beautiful. Nice Julie, friend of Steph's. Sitting a little bit deeper into the hips. Maybe you open up your arms here. Maybe you go into side crow here, your choice. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. Breathing here. Nice work. Find that fullest expression wherever you are. And then you'll come back to Utkatasana, chair pose, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Your inhale will fill you to upward facing dog. Your exhale will find you into that downward dog. Nice work. Left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Stay or flip your dog, knowing that you can stay in that three-legged. Awesome job. Beautiful. Nice, Christina. Take this where you want to take this. Or you're getting a suntan. Find that expression. And then when you're ready, you'll come back to that three-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, touch your knee to your nose. Bring the shin down to the mat for the inhale. Exhale, touch the nose. Bring that foot in between the hands. Rise up to warrior one for the inhale. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Skandasana for your inhale breath. Exhale to side angle towards the front of the mat. Now hold here. Reach your right hand forward. Maybe reach both hands forward as you peel right shoulder. So you're stacking the shoulders. Inner rotate those palms. Energy through your fingertips. Maybe shift your gaze a little bit higher. Just hold here. Make sure that left knee is tracking right over that left ankle. Folding here. Breathing here. 4, 5. And then we'll go into moon in 4, 3, 2. Right knee comes down. Moon pose as you inhale. Exhale to airplane. Just swooshing up. Straightening out that left leg. And you keep your hips in line. So right butt cheek comes down slightly. You lift that right heel and your toes are tracking in the direction towards the ground. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lengthen the spine. Beautiful job. Hold here. I love this song. Now you're going to open up into a half moon. Stack those shoulders. Try to stack your hips. You already know this. Lift that heel a little bit higher. If you ever need a challenge, you just start to shift your gaze over to the right side of the room, but you'll hold here for a big breath in, and then exhale, Shiva squat, hands to heart center as you tuck right knee behind the left calf. Inhale, open up into that half moon. Exhale to Shiva squat, holding right here. Find your low lunge, both hands come down. Left toes go up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, chaturanga as you hinge forward. Inhale, fill yourself up. Exhale, H shape. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep the arms, go high as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Now bring your hands to heart center. Lift your left knee up to single-legged Tadasana, straightening out that right leg, and then cross left heel over the right knee. Reach the crown of the head forward, and take left elbow to the inside arch of that left foot, pushing that right palm down into the left. You can go into an arm balance here. Otherwise, you'll just stay exactly where you are, maybe opening up the arms. Otherwise, you can always just have a nice little stretch here. But you're holding here for 3, 4, 2, 1. Single-legged Tadasana. Lift that left knee up, and then find revolved half moon. Left hand will come down, right hand will come up. Your hips are square. Your left toes are in the direction towards the ground. And in 3 seconds, you'll go into warrior one. 3, 2, 1. Warrior one. Big breath in. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Skandasana as you inhale. Exhale to side angle. Now take your left hand to the low back, coming into that half bind. You can come into a full bind, connecting the hands behind you, just making sure not to let that left shoulder dump down. It's so bright.
It's good.
It's good? Okay. So you're taking this to a bird of paradise, or you just stay right here in a half bind, full bind, or just that nice side angle. Awesome work. And if you fall, you just come right back into it. And then you'll find your way back into that side angle. Side angle, you'll just open up those arms. Moon pose, left knee comes down, hands come up, big breath in. Exhale, airplane. Inhale to half moon, left hand goes high, big breath. Exhale, Shiva squat, hands to heart center. Inhale, open up into the half moon. Exhale, Shiva squat. Now come into your low lunge, left toes to the back of the mat, and then go into a high plank, and then do 5 push-ups for funsies. 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand plants, Vashisthasana, side plank. Stacking your heels, stacking your hips. You can modify and bring that left knee down. Listen to your body. You can intensify and lift that right leg up. But you take this where you want to take this. Find that expression. for 3, for 2, and then you flow through your vinyasa high to low. Inhale, fills you upward dog. Exhale, HA to the we're just flowing today. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle sweep, your hands go up to the sky as you inhale, and then sit down into your chair. Bring your hands to heart center, and then lift your right knee up to a single-legged Tadasana as you inhale, and then cross that right heel over the left knee, holding right here. You can reach the crown of the head forward. You can bring that right elbow to the inside arch of that right foot. You can go into an arm balance, or you can just stay right here. Breathing here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, single-legged Tadasana, right knee comes up. Exhale to a revolved half moon. Right hand is down, left hand is high, and your hips are square. If you ever fall, you just come right back into it, no big deal. Hips are square. In 3 seconds, you'll find that warrior 1. In 3, in 2, 1. Warrior 1 for the inhale breath. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Skandasana to the right for the inhale. Exhale to a side angle, left hand down, right hand high. And you can take that right hand to the low back, coming into a half bind, or you can go into a full bind, or bird of paradise if you went there on the other side. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. Beautiful. Holding here. If you're in that bird of paradise, you just find that fullest expression. And then you'll slowly find your way back into that side angle. Side angle, stay exactly where you are. Now, right knee comes down, moon pose for your inhale breath. Exhale to airplane. Inhale, open up into a half moon. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, open up into that half moon. Exhale, Shiva squat. Now, low lunge. When you're ready, find your way into a high plank, and then do 5 more push-ups for funsies. Just at your own pace. And when you're done with those 5 push-ups, you'll find your way into a Vashisthasana, side plank, stacking those heels, stacking those hips, knowing that you can modify, bringing that right knee down. So just listening to the body. Whew. Phew. Phew. Woo. Find your expression wherever you are. Sides of the mouth upwards. Say woo. Woo. Chaturanga. Inhale, fills you to upward dog. Exhale, HA, ha. Deep inhale through the nose, big breath in. Exhale, HA. Hinge forward to high plank. Bring your knees down to the mat, coming into a tabletop. Now send your right leg towards the back of the room. Send your left hand towards the front of the room. Lift that left thumb. Lift that right heel as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach, lengthen, hold here. Now bend the knee, grab the foot, kick into the hand. Rising that chest, maybe flaring those toes, maybe shifting your gaze over that left shoulder. Continue to kick, kick, kick. Now come back to center, reaching forward, reaching back. Bring both hands down to the mat, tuck your left toes, and then find 3-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Hold here or fly into an arm balance. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are, gluing it there. 3, 2, 1. Back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Rise up to warrior 1. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Inhale, skandasana to the left. Exhale to a side angle. This time you're gonna reverse your triangle as you straighten out both legs and reach your fingertips high. Exhale to a Trikonasana. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Your back toes are slightly in, your left hip is slightly down, and you're twisting from the rib cage. You can do whatever kind of variation you like to do here. Otherwise, this is a great place to stay. Also a great place for a block underneath that right hand. Breathing here. And then when you're ready, you'll slowly start to rise all the way up, turning the right toes in. Interlace your hands at your low back. Squeeze your shoulder blades down and back, and then flat back forward fold. Just a nice wide-legged forward fold. You can go into a tripod headstand if you'd like to go there. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. My mat's all dirty. Stay where you are. If you're in a tripod headstand, you can slowly start to bring your feet down to the mat. And when you're ready, you'll start to walk yourself into a low lunge towards the front of the room. Now bring your left knee down to the mat. Find that moon pose as you inhale. And then this time, exhale, lift that left knee. And you're gonna find your way into an extended crescent. So you're holding here. Breathing here, just finding some stillness. You're pushing your left heel forward. Your feet are hip width distance. You're feeling great, right?
Yes.
Holding here. Now rise into crescent lunge. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, cactus the arms. Maybe a tiny back bend as you look up. Now slowly find your way back into that crescent. Exhale, extended crescent again. Bring your hands to heart center as you inhale. Exhale, twist, left elbow to the outside of the right knee, pushing that left palm down into the right. You can open up your arms, or you can bring the left knee down if you want to. Beautiful. Just a nice, relaxing class. Breathing. So take this where you want to take this. Find that expression if you're going into an arm balance or wherever you ended up. And then you'll find your way back into that extended crescent. Reach your hands towards the front of the room. And then swoosh forward into an airplane. Inhale, open up into that half moon breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Now bring both hands down to the mat, standing splits as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold with feet hip width distance. Take your two peace fingers, hook them around the big toes. Bend your knees as much as you'd like to make that happen. Inhale, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, pull, elbows to the sides of the room. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, crow pose, malasana, wide-legged squat. Or you can go into a tripod headstand if you'd like to. Always for funsies, do it if you want to, otherwise enjoy that malasana wide-legged squat. Nice job. Good work. Beautiful. And then slowly start to bring your knees back down to the arms if you're in that tripod headstand. Maybe find your way into crow. And then shoot back to chaturanga. Otherwise, you just find your way into that downward facing dog. The sun is leaving us. Making your way back into downward dog. Hinge forward to high plank for the breath in. And then bring your knees down to the mat, coming into that tabletop. Now send your left leg towards the back of the room. Send your right hand towards the front of the room. Lift that right thumb. Lift that left heel as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen, hold here, bend the knee, grab the foot, kick into that hand. Carry. Flare your toes, shift your gaze over that right shoulder. Start to find your fullest expression as you continue to kick, kick, kick. Now back to center, reach forward, reach back. Bring both hands down to the mat, tuck your right toes, and then find three-legged dog. Left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose with breath. You've got this. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow, hold here or fly into that arm balance. Taking this where you want to take this. 3, 2, 1. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Warrior 1 as you inhale. Exhale, open up into 2. Skandasana as you inhale. Exhale to a side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle as you straighten out both legs. And then you'll find Trikonasana as you exhale. You can do whatever you did on the other side. So if you had your right hand to the low back, you can do that again. You can send your left fingertips towards the front of the room. Otherwise, continue to twist, stacking those shoulders, making sure that right hip is slightly in. Looks good. Notice your breath. Notice that intention that you started with in the beginning of class. And then you'll slowly start to rise up when you're ready. You'll turn the left toes in, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then with a flat back, you'll forward fold, bringing the hands to the outer edges of the feet. You can use those biceps to try to bring that crown of the head closer. You can go into a tripod headstand if you'd like to, or you could do any kind of variation you like to do. Sometimes I like to bring my fingertips forward, take that left hand to the outside of that right shin, and then bend that right knee a lot, just getting a nice stretch. Just making sure that you do it on the other side as well, taking right hand to the outside of that left shin, and then just bend that left knee a lot, flexing the right toes back towards the face. If you're in a tripod headstand, you'll slowly start to bring your feet all the way back down to the mat, or fingertips, and then you'll walk yourself into a moon pose. Right knee comes down, hands come up for the breath in. Exhale, did I have you? Oh, I know what I did. Stay right there, tuck your right toes, and then find that extended crescent as you straighten out that right leg and hinge forward. I almost messed up there. Energy through your fingertips. Beautiful, holding here, breathing here. Zip up belly to spine. Now you start to rise up to that crescent lunge as you inhale, hands go up, deep breath in. Exhale, extend your hands forward. Now bring your hands to heart center as you inhale, and then twist right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Finding that crescent twist. Push that left palm down into the right. I like how I'm just standing this whole class. Derek is the best ever. You can open up your arms, or you can bring your right knee down to the mat if you'd like to modify. That's always fun. Just listen to your body. Right? For just 3 more seconds. And then you're gonna find your way back into that extended crescent, just reaching your hands towards the front of the room as you inhale, and then you swoosh forward into an airplane, finding that airplane. Now open up into a half moon for the breath in. Exhale to Shiva squat. Did we do 2 of these? I don't remember. We did? Open up into half moon, big breath in. Exhale to Shiva squat. Now bring both hands down to the mat. Find your standing splits as the right leg goes up to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold with feet together this time. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Circle, sweep your arms, go up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, swing your left arm underneath the right, palms to touch, thumbs toward the face. Now sit deep into your hips. Sit a little bit deeper. Sit a little bit deeper. Now bring your booty all the way down to the mat. Now lower the back all the way down to the mat. Take your left leg, what did I say? Left leg over, left arm under. Now inhale, reach, lengthen, forward and back. Exhale, squeeze the elbows and knees together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 3. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 4. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 6. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 7. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 8. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 9. One more, lengthen. Exhale, hold in pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Hug the knees into the chest. Now start to reach your hands up to the sky. Start to bring your knees up to touch your armpits like you're in a crow, but on the ground. Hug that belly in, and then reach forward and back. Lengthen. Keep your shoulders lifted. And then exhale, find that crow on your back. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Oh gosh. Exhale, hug it in. Yep, you do it. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale for 4. Finding that crow, hands up. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, 5, finding that crow. Now rock and roll towards the front of the room. And once you rock and roll, hug the knees into the chest, and then find crow pose at the top of your mat. Wee-hoo! Chaturanga. Inhale, fill upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top as you halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle, sweep, the arms go high. Exhale, swing your right arm underneath the left, palms to touch, thumbs toward the face. Now lower that booty a little bit more. Lower, 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 lower. Bring the booty down. Come all the way down onto your back and cross right leg over your left. Inhale, reach, lengthen, forward and back. Exhale, squeeze the elbows and knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 3. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 6. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 7. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 10. Hold here for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go into your crow, but you're on the ground. So you're still lifting the booty slightly, bringing those knees up to touch your elbows or your armpits like you're in crow. Hug everything in. Now reach, lengthen, forward and back, and then find your crow. You're only going to do 4 more. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to crow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lengthen, and then lower all the way down to your back. Woo! Reaching the hands towards the back of the room, feet towards the front of the room, just a big stretch. Did you feel that in your abs? Yes? Okay, good. Just a big stretch. And then you can hug the knees into the chest. Maybe you rock side to side. And then you'll slowly just start to bring the feet down to the mat. Feet are hip width distance, knees are hip width distance. Touch your ankles with your fingertips. Heels are down, root down through those heels. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. And then inhale, get that nice back bend. Hips are high. Maybe you interlace your hands beneath you as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Go into a wheel pose if you want to. Otherwise, just stay right here. Hold the sun. Nice job. Find that expression wherever you are. Continue to lift, lift, lift. And then slowly start to lower that booty down. Hug the knees into the chest. Start to rock and roll back and forth, just a few rocks. Finding your way into a downward facing dog. Again. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, half pigeon. Knee comes over to the right side of the mat. Foot comes over to the left. Square the hips and rise the chest up. Deep breath in through the nose. And then lower down to your forearms, or you can reach your hands straight in front of you. If this is too much, always feel free to do this on your back. Interclined pigeon, crossing right heel over left knee, interlacing hands behind that left hamstring. You just relax here. Just honoring the body. I always make my playlists too long because I like to go over. Whatever. So you can go into a variation if you'd like to go there, or you can just stay right here for 3 strong breaths. When you're done with your 3 breaths, you'll slowly start to walk your hands back in, rising that chest up, sending that right leg back behind you for 3-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Left leg goes up to the sky, deep inhale breath. Exhale to half pigeon, knee comes over to the left side of the mat, foot to the right. Square your hips and rise your chest, shoulders down and back as you inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, lower down to your forearms or reach the hands straight in front of you. And you'll just let the head hang heavy in the direction towards the ground. Knowing that if you did this in reclined pigeon on the other side, just feel free to do it again. And if you went into a variation on the other side, go ahead and go there again. Otherwise, count 3 breaths in and out through your nose. And then you'll slowly start to walk your hands in, rising that chest up. Sending your left leg back behind you for 3-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the mat. You can go into a camel pose or you can get a drink of water. So that's your choice always. But whenever you're ready, you'll find your way all the way back down onto your back. Yes. If you're in a camel, make sure that you're pushing the hips forward. They can't even see us. We're all a big spot of sunshine. So once you're on your back, you can just send your legs up to the sky. You can start to bring your hands underneath your hips, flex the toes back. And this is a great place to stay, or you know where I'm going, you can just support the hips and send the toes in the direction towards the ground behind you. I did something I was not supposed to. Keep your chin to center, so not looking around, just to protect that spine. And support the hips. Continue pushing your hips more back so you have your hips stacked right up above your shoulders. Toes don't need to touch the ground. Stay right here, or start to find your way into a shoulder stand, supporting your hips, sending the toes straight up to the sky, flaring your toes. chilling. Inhale together, big breath in. Exhale, deaf man's pose. Bring your knees to the sides of the ears, hips stay high. And if it's comfortable for you, you can take your hands to the outer edges of the feet. Sees. I know mine too. And then you'll slowly start to find your way into a happy baby pose. Your tailbone will be down, your legs will be up. Root the tailbone down as you just start to rock side to side. Straightening out one or two legs. Thanking your neighbor for your energy or thanking yourself for your energy. Always showing up on your mat. Thank you, self. And then hug your knees into the chest. Send left leg all the way down onto the mat. Interlace your hands below that right knee. Squeeze your right knee up and towards your right armpit, flexing that foot. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Knee comes over the body to the left. Right hand comes over to the right. Look over that palm and then just close the eyes. Shoulders stay planted as you twist. And then you'll come back to center, hugging that knee in one more time. Give it a big squeeze in. And then switch sides. Right leg goes long, left leg comes up. Interlace below that left knee. Squeeze that knee in up towards that left armpit. Inhale, breath. Exhale, supine twist. Knee comes over the body to the right. Left hand to the left. Look over that palm and then just close the eyes. Nothing to think about other than your breath. And then you'll slowly start to come back to center when you're ready, hugging that knee in one more time. Give it a big squeeze in. And then bring both knees into the chest, hugging yourself completely as you grab opposite elbows around the legs. Holding here. Start to bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Squeeze yourself into one tiny little ball of contracted energy. Have a deep breath in through the nose, big breath in. And then exhale, shavasana, letting the feet splay to the sides, hands to the sides, palms facing up, eyes are closed, mind is off. And you're just resetting back into your natural breath. You're finding gratitude for your practice. You're finding gratitude for showing up for yourself this evening. And I find gratitude for you showing up this evening. We can't show up for others if we're not showing up for ourselves first. So we always fill up our cup first so that we can show up a little bit better in the real world. And if you're still holding on to anything at all, let's let it go together. Have a deep breath in through the nose. Big breath in as you hold to the top. Exhale, HA. And then you just feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. And the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.